warrants that expire in October. You know, another recent or relatively recent financial transaction from the company. What should they expect happens with those warrants between now and October of this year?
I don't have a crystal ball. I can't answer that question.
Okay. Their expectation is that when they expire, I think the date's October 26th, that's the outcome.
Ed, people that have invested alongside me when it comes to Chewy or GameStop and me committing $500 million into eBay, they've done very, very well. So I don't have a crystal ball. I can't predict the future, nor can anyone that I've ever met. But GameStop is a business that was on the brink of bankruptcy, and everybody was betting against it for good reason. And now the company is making more money than it's ever made in its history.
All right. Let's fucking go. You with me, Jake?
Let's fucking go.
All right. Let's fucking go. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, everyone, for checking out the show. I'm Sean Fitzy.
And I'm Jake Friedel.
And this is The Echo Chamber. Our warrants expire in 74 days. The debt for equity exchange ends in 29 trading days. We have directly owned 9.8% of eBay for 30 days. And the dog days are never going to end. I got ever. Anyways, we got Jake with us. How are you, Jake?
Good. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I've had today off. It's usually my weekend. Well, it is my weekend, but I got to go in tomorrow. But it means I got a 3-day weekend next week. So pretty stoked about that. Yeah, that's good. It's good hanging out, watching the chart do nothing all day today.
Oh, that's not true. It's not doing nothing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I want to say it is down, but like the market was kind of shitty today. But it's more like I feel like we'd just be doing this anyways, but just more $2 up.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, it does look like fucking. It's just not exciting, not fun. We're in a falling wedge. I don't even really have to force it that bad. So that's exciting.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. How have you been, bro? What have you been up to?
Good. Just working, family stuff. I mean, if I'm doing anything, it's hanging out with the 3-year-old, picking up stuff, basically.
Yeah. I'm well past that. We're back to taking them to school, but
right on.
Probably got one more year left of having to do the driving, and then I'm free forever. Maybe grandkids. I'll probably help.
Oh man, don't rush that.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Yeah, I'm still trying to get her to move out so I can use the bedroom for a studio.
Right.
Yeah, we got some steps to go.
I'll get some soundproof paneling and whatnot.
Yeah, bro. Well, I want to go video. I've been messing around with the formatting of the show, trying to make it look a little nicer. I'll take this opportunity to say subscribe on YouTube.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like, comment. What's up, everyone out there in chat? Is this shit AI? I don't know. Patient. Do I look like AI? That looks like a chart. Actually, I don't look like anything. I'm not even on here.
Fitz is 100% AI.
Well, I'm half robot.
That's right.
Cyborg, I guess.
What up, B-Dog?
If you look at my picture, I don't know if my picture's up there anymore. Anyways, yeah, so subscribe, smash the like, give us a follow. What is it, at Zebular0?
I think so. I'm pretty sure on X, yeah.
Yeah, at Zebular0, at Sean Fitzy, Echo Chamber 741 on Twitter. Just throw all that shit out there now. Subscribe on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I'm everywhere. We're everywhere. The feed goes out to all
if you look up GameStop, you probably know who we are even.
Yeah, especially if you're on X.
Right.
especially if you're on X. So yeah, do all that. Comment on the show where you are. I love to see all that shit. And it helps. It helps with engagement. Almost to 500 subscribers on YouTube, which is crazy. I never would have even.
Oh, hey, speaking of that, with X, what September 1st, aren't they changing things around too? Like with payouts or something?
Yeah. So yeah, the monetization is going well, it's going away. So it's like focused on only original content now.
Oh, okay.
So it can't be, it's nothing from replies. It's only your own post and only engagement from like real people, like blue check marks.
Do you think that's going to be better or worse?
Well, I don't know. I have no idea. I made it though. I'm in. Like a lot of people didn't make it because you have to have 500,000 views on your own shit. So
oh, gotcha.
In like a 90-day period. Because hold on, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say you kind of went out there.
Yeah, do you got me now? Am I here?
Yep. Yeah, you're good.
I clicked on some random thing. All right. So I was gonna go to my X page here. See, because yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it is. We'll see how it goes. It's not super lucrative in our world to just be like, depending on the time, but butt fucking is what we call it, stealing memes and
right.
But like, there's a time in 2024 where there's a lot of money being made.
Oh yeah, dude. Whenever Kitty was back, like I actually was making money on that, and it's like, I mean, that's not the reason I ever did that. So to say that paid chills is definitely a far cry from the truth.
Oh, bro, I'll put mine up here. Let me get to it real quick. I've been using X Money too. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah. How do you get a hold of X Money?
You just should be able to sign up. You're like monetized already, right?
Yeah.
All right, there's nothing crazy on here. So yeah, this is mine. So I just got $52.
Right on.
So yeah, that's cool. The most, I don't know if they got it. Let's see. That was a pretty good one. Where was it at? I'll go down as you can see how it was in 2024. I got monetized in November 23.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kitty came back right here. So 261, that was peak Kitty, June 8th.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, the week before that was pretty sweet too. Those two payouts, but that was like holy shit. But I saw people in our community getting thousands and thousands of dollars. So it was lucrative then, but not anymore. So yeah, I don't know, $4,000 over 3 years, just balling out of control with that.
Wow.
Yeah, no, there's no paid chill stuff going on. When is Moaz? I don't know, bro.
You tell me.
Yeah, you tell me, bro. What's up, Chef? Good to see you, bro. B-Dog. MW Sosa, good to see you, homie. Thanks for coming out, Mags.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so...
And we're getting a full house this time. We didn't have nearly this many people last time.
Yeah. We got some good people in chat.
Cool.
Let's see. All right, so we'll get to... We got about an hour and a half with you today. I know you got...
you got to put the kid to bed at one point.
Yeah, you got stuff to do. So I want to talk about an eBay update, and then we'll talk about, I think, the warrants in there. Maybe get into the debt for equity exchange a little bit, and then figure we can talk about retro gaming and shopping GameStop after our break.
Cool.
Yeah, and then maybe do a week in review. I just save it for the end because it's not so exciting.
Right. No, it's all good.
Nah. All right. So eBay update. Let's look at eBay's price first and foremost, because holy moly.
Did you see the Ultimators post?
No. What?
Like the net buying was like through the roof, but the price was just like dying. Yeah. But like it's like a straight vertical line of actual buying.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, net buying vertical day today, price going straight down. It's about right? I mean, they did get,
of course.
They did get their credit rating marked down twice, or I forget what the exact phrase is right now.
Yeah.
So I mean,
GameStop partly owns them now, so like you should be expecting this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, it's weird that it was timed with that rumor too, that those credit ratings kind of happened.
Dude, I'm telling you, if we full ported SPY, like just dump everything in the market.
Right. Well, I saw something today that like 75% of hedge funds are underperforming the market.
Yeah, I just saw that too. Yeah, that popped up in my feed too.
Just since Friday the 7th, or eBay's down 14%.
Shockingly, my 401k is actually beating the S&P, which is
let's go
pretty good, honestly.
Are you YOLOing? And then
what's up?
Are you playing calls in your 401k?
No. Just got a principal and just let them deal with their ETFs.
Yeah,
dude, I've looked into swapping it over to GameStop. It's not possible. Like I would love to do it right now. Like now would be prime time to do it.
Yeah, SPY's not nearly down as much as say like eBay. In the same time,
right?
eBay is getting rocked compared. So yeah, that's not great.
Well, you got to remember, SpaceX is like a big part of it now and stuff too, and it's like what 2 trillion, 3 trillion market cap or something.
Yeah, and they're all
along with
like
Google
themselves. And yeah, I mean what I was trying to say is that like I don't think GameStop's price matters at all when it comes. It doesn't give a shit. It doesn't seem to give a shit about eBay, up or down.
Right.
The FUD might make you think that, but it doesn't. Same with Bitcoin. It doesn't seem to matter. Like the price is going to do what the price is going to do, minus the news.
At least now it makes sense. Like if they drop us with the overall market because we're actually part of the overall market now. I mean, we actually have influence with that.
They don't seem to want to do that either with us. I don't know. They're fucking. We just do whatever. Anyway,
right.
So
100%. Yeah.
So we got 43,390,000 shares of eBay.
I love that massive gap is up there.
Yeah, the chart.
That's gonna be fun to come back to.
Yeah, this is what I was doing with it. Bars, yeah. Just like if you just didn't look at the dip from the news, right? Like,
right.
It's kind of like we're just trading sideways. That's all it really is. With like some downward pressure, but like if we just didn't have the fucking news of the debt for equity exchange, this is exactly probably what we would have been expecting.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Just low volume. I mean, we had the big volume initially. It's a little bit more volume in here.
So what do you think? Domo's floating the idea that we're doing buybacks during this. You think that's
I don't know right now. Like, I don't think right now. So what the difference is?
I mean, I would love for them to be.
So you gotta have a plan in place, right? Because right now we're in a blackout window for
right.
Yeah, for earnings. So
basically, it had to be scheduled, and then there was a very short couple windows there that they could have done that.
Yeah, I had Wally, the commission in the Discord, said he found at least one window where, because there's material info or knowledge going around with the eBay stuff,
right?
So there's all kinds.
But is that invalidated now because since we're doing the debt for equity or whatever?
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? And honestly, like, who knows the exact rules and stuff? That's like
right. Well, I think I said in the Discord, I was like, if you want to short something, you can just short it to death. You can kill a company off. But if you want to do anything to like try to save your company that could be like beneficial, there's all these rules in place.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's exactly right. So I mean, the buybacks now would be whatever. It's the news that would send it, right? Like,
yeah,
that would be the exciting part. Would be when he announced it. We'd have to know what he has planned. I know we're talking a little bit about it before, but like there's a chance that this is just part 1 of 3 of the debt for equity exchange, buyout or whatever you want to call it.
I mean, to me, logically, I think they want to get rid of that $32, what I consider to be like a hard resistance, because we'd have the warrants and then we'd have all the convertibles. I think they're trying to make it to where it's going to be essentially clear skies when we get to 32.
Yeah. So, okay. Oh yeah. So, okay. So there's two conversations here, right? So there's like the warrants conversation. And so like, I'm trying to think if we want to talk more about that when we get down to the debt for equity exchange stuff.
Right on.
Yeah. I'll save that for then. I'm just trying to think. Do we have so in terms of eBay? like, so it's been exactly 30 days. I said that in the intro. It's been 30 days since we converted our put call pairs to the shares, to our 43 million shares. My tinfoil at the time was that, there's an eBay bylaw that you have to, if you want to call a proxy vote, you have to have 20% or have a coalition of 20%, but you also need to hold the shares for 30 days. So both those are, well, that's ticked. Not the 20% isn't ticked. We have 9.8%.
Right.
But like, I don't know. What are your thoughts on the early conversion? And he's been dead silent right now. We haven't heard from him in a long time. What do you think's going on right now?
I don't know. So, yeah, like you said, we were talking about that earlier. I don't know. I think they kind of want to make it like clear skies. So once we get to like 32, we can just keep running essentially. Why you would convert now? I think that's just a balance sheet game as of right now. This is still accretive. Who does the updates daily? But we're something at like 14% accretive or something like that with like where we're exchanging right now. I mean, obviously that could fall, or we could offer less shares, if the price goes up.
Oh yeah.
But as of right now, it's like a 14% accretive.
So you're talking about the VWAP, right? Like, so we're at like 1895 or somewhere right around there. Maybe worse after today.
Right. Yeah. I think it's like 18. I don't know. I didn't look, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a bad day for the market though too. So it's really hard to say what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, so we converted. So we converted two things early. And so we've been talking in the Discord. I was going to play a game, but I'm not going to play it. But like we're doing a lot of things like earlier than we would think we needed to. And, I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
Oh, it caught me by surprise, no doubt. I was like, oh, okay, we're doing this. I thought 20 was our floor for sure. Nope.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll move on. I'll move on to the debt for equity exchange. I'm just trying to see if I got anything else with eBay here. So with the dead silent part of it, like. Mm-hmm. I'm wondering, I don't know. We were talking in the Discord, like he could be negotiating with them, right? Like even that rumor could have been in negotiations. I just put like, a couple reasons why he might want to convert early. And then I can move on because there's really not much more exciting about eBay, I think. But it's game voting power for a potential meeting or proxy fight. So we have 9.8% of that. We would need another 10.2% from a coalition. If I'm going to go tinfoil with it, I know TD has our counter trade or whatever for
right. Yep. 20 billion.
Yeah, exactly. So they had shares at least with the filing that came out. So that could be, whatever that right now is supposedly just for that. And now that we converted, they probably exchanged those shares with us or something along those lines. So I guess smarter people out there would say they probably don't have those shares, but tinfoil wise, tinfoil wise, that's almost 20% right there. And they are at least supporters of us. It's Toronto Dominion, right? So that'd be one way one reason to convert early from the put call pairs, to get ready for a proxy fight. We're at 30 days up. So that's a possibility. If we did do a proxy fight, that would be, maybe try to take out the board kind of thing. So the other one is increased negotiating leverage. And that's maybe just basically show you're fucking serious, right? Like instead of having not as much on the line with the put call pairs, except for gains. But a lot of that on the line still. But convert it, let them know you're fucking serious. You're not going anywhere, and maybe try to get these guys brought to the table. And then like you're talking about, like removing counterparties, not having anything like in the way moving forward,
So I never actually in the Discord asked you, what are your thoughts on the rumor that we were pulling our offer or whatever? What are you thinking that means basically?
I don't know because like I mean, so RC uses the press, right? Like, but it's not typically fucking Bloomberg for sure. Like he's used Wall Street Journal to get out leaks and rumors. So it's not unheard of for him to leak something, but it wasn't like, I don't know. It was like kind of a weird rumor.
Yeah. So somebody pointed out, and this would actually make sense to me. He might be pulling his original offer. Yeah. That doesn't mean that there's not still an offer on the table. That would mean hey, we're going to give you $125 a share. Now that it's like at $100 a share, he could float something else directly to the shareholders. Be like, so
yeah, there could be some truth in it. Maybe he wanted the price lower. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
could be. Yeah,
like if he's committed to his thesis, this dip of 15% to, I
don't think anybody would disagree that eBay's price got pumped up from GameStop saying that they were gonna, offer $125 a share. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. If they're saying they're gonna pull their offer, I mean, naturally the prices start dumping.
Yeah, it's already below.
What was our cost basis?
Our cost basis is 101, so we're right at it, like right the fuck at it. But it had got announced at the very start of May, and I think eBay was 104. Yeah, because that's where we started our period. So eBay is now giving up any possible gains from the rumor, and they could have had it at 125. I mean, now it's 101 or 100. But I mean, like, this is a dip. Like, he's at his limit. He can't really go over 10%. Well, I mean, he could. He can't really go over 15% because of dollar
now,
but he could.
eBay was talking about doing buybacks though too, right?
Yeah, just like that would fuck him. Well, not fuck. It would be the same exact situation that he was in with Bed Bath & Beyond.
Right. He would have to make a filing or whatever, but I think it works different whenever they do buybacks and stuff like that. It's not like you're aggressively going after 10% or whatever. In fact, that's what happened with that. Well, that's what happened with Roaring Kitty with Chewy. Yeah,
you're right.
Remember, they did buybacks, and then that put him over the line.
I feel like maybe a company might do that if they got an activist investor to trip them up, kind of thing. But if he did cross 10%, they could try to go for any potential profit. What happens if we don't have profit? Like, do they owe us money at that point? right now. I mean, fuck. Just, typical welcome to Ryan Cohen's world of everybody hates us because it's true.
Yeah.
They're going to short it if he's on it. And I feel like even something as big as Bitcoin, like, eBay, whatever it is.
Well, they do a dividend, right? eBay?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious when that comes out and what we would do with that. Would we just put that on our balance sheet or would we actually reinvest?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we're selling covered calls on this shit, by the way.
That's what I want us to be doing. Like, if we were selling like $130 covered calls, to me, that makes the most sense.
We've done it with the Bitcoin.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It would be verbatim the Bitcoin play at that point. So if it falls, it's falling, but we're still at least, making money on it while we hold our position.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, so nothing happened and nothing happened. Like his last Twitter...
Adam said quarterly dividend. Okay, I didn't realize that.
Thank you, Adam. What's up, NFAWA? What's up, bro? Short Fridays redacted. I think he's trolling. I'm cool with the trolls. Come on in, like, fuck it. I'll learn how to. I was messing around a little bit today. I was doing a space with the Tardwin guys. They got some beef out there, man. But anyways, Jesus. But anyways, like, I can do a space and Riverside, and so that means I can do a space and YouTube at the same time, which is kind of cool. I'm down with that. All right. So yeah, I might be practicing because I'm thinking about the earnings show, right? Like, well, if we ever get an earnings, actually like a scheduled earnings again, we used to do the one in the Discord where everyone kind of comes and hangs out, but it's a little difficult to do that on Riverside streaming to YouTube, but we could do a space and stream. That might work out.
Yeah.
Get everybody on from the Discord. Okay. All right. Anything else for eBay? You think you excited about it? How you feeling? But you want? I don't know. You might be torn on this, right? Like,
okay, yeah. I mean, I do want it, but it it's definitely going to be an uphill battle, no doubt about it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's easy. I don't think RC thought it was going to be easy. I think maybe he thought he had a shot with proposal 4 that was going to get us there. You know, like maybe that was his like, okay, if I can get down to 10%, that'll be a lot easier to maintain. But, you know, maybe the goal was always earnings, not earnings, shareholder next year for eBay kind of thing. So, I mean, I was going to look up today, like these other mergers that have happened, these big ones, like it seems like they just take forever and fucking ever. So,
yeah,
you know, us being upset that 3 months later, he hasn't closed the eBay deal. It's a lot to expect, you know?
Yeah, I mean, well, before he ever came out and said it, like Domo was talking about this and stuff, or at least I was talking to Domo about it and stuff. And I was like, how long does this usually take? You know? And he's like, oh, you figure about 6 months or something like that. Well, like 3 months went by and we're like, oh, they must be close to closing whatever this deal is. No, just kidding. In Ryan Cohen fashion, like the deal hadn't even been sent to eBay yet.
Yeah, the forthcoming is still coming forth.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna name an episode something along those lines. Coming forth, forthcoming. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How many times have they changed the language on that? It was like 2 or 3 times they changed the language on that.
That and with the 500 million, we've heard about a lot. Even that there was going to be.
Yeah, he was even like, oh, the filing might already be out. It's like,
what the fuck?
What?
Where was that?
Yeah.
What I forget. Maybe he's confused on what soon is, or what he thought the interview. Maybe he thought the interview was coming out next year sometime. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, somebody in the Discord said they're like, how long does he think it takes for a podcast to be like uploaded or whatever?
It's like weeks ahead. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think he's committed. I think we're gonna rock it. I think he's gonna get it. I think he's been straight up about his feelings pretty much this whole time with pretty much everything.
Right.
So if he wants
eBay, here's where I'm at on it. Like, I love the idea of eBay. I would love for us to own it. If we can't get to that point, which is, that's what we don't know. Like, at what point would Ryan finally go, okay, so this isn't going to happen. Maybe we'll just do some sort of business deal. And it'd be like, okay, we're using our brick and mortar stores to take stuff in. We get a cut, then eBay gets their cut. I mean, both parties win at that point. I would like for us to own eBay so that we get the full cut, but a partnership wouldn't be terrible either. But no. They have the terrible management, which is just,
I was gonna say,
like Ryan says, executives just bleeding money, you know?
Yeah, and he set the expectations super high. Like, I think if at this point a partnership will look more like a failure only because of the expectations he set. So,
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I don't think that's why, honestly, I think that thing's just a rumor, is because of everything he's put forward. I mean, business is business, and if he gets something, he's not, you know, he could be saying all of this shit for posturing. It could be just posturing. So,
I mean, no matter what, we have, you know, we're seeing 10% of whatever happens there.
Yeah.
I mean, as of right now,
that's
pretty
solid.
Right.
So, okay. All right. So we'll move on to the warrants, and then we'll take a little bit of a break here. Not the warrants. We'll both. The debt for equity exchange. So we're T29 now. T29, 29 trading days.
Yeah, I think that's right, yeah.
Away from September 23rd. I have Chad. Yeah, I know, Rose. It's so far away. It's so far away. I was talking to, I forget who it was. I forget. Anyways, it's easier if you say it like only before you say how many days left. There's only 29 days left. It sounds better, right? Like it's
right.
It's not so bad, but yeah, I know. So it's a 35-day trading window based on the VWAP. Over that time, we saw heavy volume early, like 40 million, and then not much since. So there's a dude doing the tracker. I know it's like under $19 right now, you know, with with the bonds being set at around $29, that's pretty significant difference. So, you know.
Now, I talked to a guy, and he was, okay, so anyway, this was in the Discord. I said something about this. Basically, the dude had some friends that were in bonds and stuff like that. And it sounds like this was Ryan's idea to do the 35 days. And the reason is, if you were in bonds, like convertible bonds, you would say, okay, I'm going to give you $18 a share or $19 a share, whatever it's going to be. And you'd want to get that done as soon as possible, because when you're doing bonds, you just want to, you know, there's no, you know, they could have done it day one and then done the conversion basically. But what he said is, for it to be 35 days, which is uncommon and very long, that's probably Ryan. And the reason being is, if you're seeing GameStop at 2-year lows while the company is vastly better than it was, if you're an institution right now or retail investor, really, you should see that since it's at its 2-year lows and the company has only gotten better, now is probably a really good time to buy. So like, it's not going to get any better than this. So you have basically 2 months to sit there and accumulate shares. And I think that's what Ryan was thinking going into this. Is that what's happening? We don't know, because it's all dark pool bullshit.
Yeah, it is. It is. And I don't know, like, yeah, I mean, someone's obviously very bullish on us, right? Like,
right.
Think.
Yeah, if you're willing to convert, you're bullish. Yeah,
especially,
and aren't they locked up for like a year or something like that after this is all said and done?
I've seen conversation. I've seen 6 months. I've seen, you know how it goes, bro. Like, there's like,
I know.
There's like a detail for every detail that could be like, oh, it could be this way, it could be that way. So, but I've seen,
if you don't get it right, you're an idiot. Like, we should just like know all this information always. You know, it's like, dude,
it is a lot, and we're all kind of learning. There's some of us, like, you know, Bad Robot, who has an expertise, but a lot of us are just kind of like,
that's the thing though. If you've been in GameStop this whole time, you're almost a CPA with all the different mechanics that they've used at this point.
And you know how to do NFTs, you know about Bitcoin, you know about fucking
you know how not to do NFTs.
Yeah, exactly. You know, all kinds of shit, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, I've learned a lot of weird shit. Options and manipulation and market mechanics are probably number one on the list of things that, like, you just, I don't know. That was always the most interesting thing to me.
For sure.
And all this. But Chad put something that I found something pretty interesting. So we're focused on the price, right? There is a minimum. Let me see if the images might not be very big. So the price is based in part on the average volume weighted average price of the common stock over 35 consecutive days, beginning the third, ending whatever, subject to a per share price floor. So I'd been focused, and I think a lot of us had seen the per share price floor, but the what was it? I already lost it. But in part, based in part, that's the exact based in part.
I have a theory about that.
Okay.
Okay. So, I mean, as far as like the floor, if you are going to be shorting this, to me, what makes sense, if you know that earnings are coming in here and the EPS right now is like 6 cents, which is ridiculous. That's going to be somewhere during this 35 days coming up. Yes. It could be dropped tonight. Earnings could be dropped at any point now if they chose to. So if you were going to do that, say you're Ryan, maybe you'll do it halfway through the conversion. Now, if you're the other party, to me, what would make sense is to knock the price down as much as you could. When earnings comes out, it's going to want to rise. It's probably going to, so say it bangs its head on like $20 or something like that. Volume's going to come kicking back in. Well, we had a 40 million volume day on the first, conversion day or whatever, or the day they announced it. So what did it go down to? 18 something then? Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is, if we get back up to $20, $21, $22 and volume starts coming back in, the floor might actually still be like $19-20 or something like that.
Oh, it'll take
or even higher. I have no idea. But what I'm saying is they might have already been factoring in earnings coming in that window, and basically they're going to find a median between the two where it lies.
Yes, I think we got at least one volume event in our future in terms of earnings. Where so we've done 65 million since that first day. By the way, 40 million. 41
first
million
day,
first day, and 65. So it's
what do we have today? Like 5 point something?
Yeah, 5.73.
Okay.
So the base in part thing that was interesting is because obviously there's going to be something else there, but he's put a premium. There was a premium on the bonds originally of like 37.5, and then I think it was like 32 or something on the other ones.
Right.
So
right.
that's not unheard of. So we could be looking at a low price floor right now based on just the VWAP, but there are at least two things that we don't know in regards to this deal, and probably a whole lot more. So, armchair CEOs might want to chill out a little bit until the full terms of this come out, because at least there's something else in there, and even a premium of 20% would be.
Yeah, it's totally good. The Tom Hanks meme. Just wait. Wait. Like we won't know until it's over.
Yeah, we'll see. The Zen Master one. The Kitty has one like that. So, all right. So I guess I have the warrants in with the debt for equity exchange. We kind of talked about it a little bit, but that's kind of like the growing sentiment is that, or I guess anger around the warrants. Is that they're not looking that well. So I guess I just wanted to see what you thought about what do you think? Are they going to finish?
In the money
or at zero?
Here's the thing. I think a lot of it depends on what happens in the end of September with this exchange. If we find out the floor is much higher than we're assuming, I mean, that would be enough. And you got to remember too, since we're wiping out essentially 1/3 of the debt with this, are we gonna bang past 32 based on that? I mean, that's a mechanical thing that's gonna. When this is over, we should rise. The
debt could have been holding us down. Like it could have been, well, not holding us down, but like reducing volatility. I guess holding us down.
But 2/3 of it still exists.
Yeah.
So does Ryan hit us with another banger like when we initially got the bonds, where 3 months goes by and it's like, ta-da, we're doing another debt for equity. Yeah. You don't know. I mean, I don't want people to get like super bearish on it, because if it's accretive, if we're creating like a clear sky above 32, like that's awesome. And that might be what eBay's looking for. Like we don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I mean, we can speculate.
They could not want the debt because it is a liability.
Right.
So that could be the reason behind this debt for equity exchange. It could be definitely tied to the eBay deal. Mm-hmm. They want to, whatever, he wants to get rid of it because the thing about if you believe the timeline, which again, I have no reason not to believe the timeline you shared with us, but the warrants and the bonds happened before eBay, like before eBay was even considered.
Right.
So even the his comp package, those things were
right,
all like
and which he
before,
dumped, right.
So maybe that was just kind of like, let's get some money, let's make ourselves in the position to make a move when it comes possible. He found his move. Now he needs to reduce that debt. And
now, having said that, do I still have some fun tickets with warrants? Yes, I do. Yeah. Not many, but I do still have some because there's a chance.
Oh yeah.
What's this 1 in a million talk?
Yeah. I mean, I'll say for the folks who are pissed off if it goes to zero, I mean, it is a tradable security. Like you were able to trade that thing, and I did trade it, and I traded.
I made some money on it. Yeah,
I sure did. I sure did. In fact, I will play a dip, but I've been. It looks like a falling wedge. It's been looking like a falling wedge, but I just don't know when the bottom will be with it. And those October 32.
That's what I mean.
Significantly cheaper.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So you're basically buying a call option with a premium of like $1.50. So that means share price would essentially have to get right now 32 or 33.50 or something basically to break even on day of, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So there's
Like
certainly a premium
months.
that comes with it.
Yeah.
Now, could he extend it out? Yes. But if this is in fact him trying to get rid of the exposure beyond 32, he might not want to do that. We just don't know.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying a little bit now. I hadn't really caught, like, so above 32 were both the bonds, right? Like they had their windows up there too.
Right.
And the
right.
warrants. So we had three things up there that if we caught a bid could be in the way. The warrants are a little bit harder to, not the warrants, the bonds are a little bit harder to exchange early.
Right.
Terms, but it was possible, especially we had a sustained move, and then I would immediately, they'd probably start converting them. And
now,
all that.
On the plus side of this, though, if the the warrants do end up going to zero, well, that's 60 million shares that you no longer have to worry about dilution. So mechanically, after October 31st, it should go up if they expire worthless.
Yeah. I mean, RC also has a bunch of them.
Yeah.
So that's something to keep in mind too. So a move up there would benefit him. He's counted them as his shares in at least a filing or two.
Oh, okay.
Well. So,
that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not sure, whatever. I don't know. There's some weird things going on. And it's a low liquidity kind of thing. There's not a bunch of them out there. It could be easy to squeeze. You put an update often about how much it would cost to just buy the whole fucking thing out.
yeah, right. Yeah. It's an easy conversion. So it's 60 million. And then, so right now, what are we looking at? 90 million. 90 million is what it would cost right now to convert it all to have 10% ownership of eBay, essentially. I mean, now if you went to go buy $90 million worth of warrants, the price would increase, just so you know.
Yeah. You wouldn't get that, Phil.
No.
Yeah. That'd be funny. I mean, fuck. Kitty could do any of this stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But what would he?
So my original thesis on him coming back, and I said this probably almost 2 years ago now, probably. If we wanted to see him back, it would probably take 1770, which was the low between the two peaks, like whenever he decided to send it at $10 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Same idea. Now, I thought he missed the boat on that because I was like, well, there's no way we're going to go below $20 again. We're banging off. We're making money, we're doing great.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, I never thought that we would see below, because $20 was such a supportive level. Like we bounced off that, good God, like 12 times or something like that. And then this debt for equity deal comes out, and then it's just like, whoop. And that's why we left a massive gap on the on the chart too.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he wants to get rid of the warrants and all of the debt, and he expects it to get rough for 7 to 8 months, whatever T35 times 3 is. What is that? Fucking,
oh God,
that's for like I think it'd be January, right? Probably.
Yeah,
if September's
right.
The first one. Yeah, so if we're looking at that, then next year, that does time the eBay shareholders stuff. I think I saw somewhere that like you can put in your votes for the shareholder meeting starting around February, like if you want to add or remove board members and stuff. So you could get rid of all that overhead and then have $2,000 worth of whatever to start buying with, or if he hasn't, you know what I mean? Like, so
right.
So maybe that's why the buybacks came in when they did, the news of it, because he's expecting to get rid of this debt, and when that's done, he'll just be in position to load up and then send the motherfucker.
Yeah.
No one wants to hear it. No one wants to hear that bullshit. That sounds terrible.
I mean, here's the thing, though. Yeah. At this point, since we're already like at 1830, just send it down to 1770. I just want to see what happens at this point.
Well, I'm with you.
We're 50 cents away. Who cares?
Yeah, we got our gap. We got our gap there, and it's like once we start getting close to that shit, it draws us to it. I think so. That's the gap from when Kitty came back. So
okay, yeah. What'd you say it was 1750 or what?
1756 to 1770. So
okay, yeah,
So that's exactly where that little line. I know what you're talking about. It's the same kind of like line.
Yeah, verbatim. Yeah,
from I don't know if you're looking, but it's like
I can see.
Yeah, the 2020 line right here. He did that, and then that would be this right here. Same thing, where it comes down, and let me just draw the line across. So like, right. So that's where he bought in, was this dip right here, where it retested that again. It was that buy.
Right.
So this would be the retest of that. So up, down again, up, and then the next retest. And then, so yeah, I can see that being the case. 2 more of those bond things or debt exchanges would put us past that, I think.
Yeah,
so we get about $2 for each one. Who knows though? Fuck, one day something will unhedge. I think maybe.
Like I said, dude, we're gonna murder earnings, expectations at least. But we did that in Q1 though too. And what do we see? Like, did we see a 7% blip and then we like lost it like the next day or something?
Immediately.
Yeah.
Sell the open. Speaking of, did you see that they're going to start trading options at like 7:30 now?
Yeah, dude. What's up with that? Was that December? Is there saying?
I thought I saw sooner. I have.
Oh, okay.
But it's not every option. The December one is 24-hour trading.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay.
With NASDAQ, but you see if I thought I linked it. Yeah, I did. All right, so starting the 17th, so yesterday, you can trade options on some of the biggest stocks earlier in the morning. So right now it's Apple, Tesla, Nvidia, Meta, Amazon. So you can start trading. Well, you can queue them up at 7:15 East Coast. I mean, I think that's an amazing thing. As someone who
I agree. Yeah.
Like if you trade GameStop calls and you've sat there for 2 hours staring at pre-market, just waiting, waiting for the fucking bell so you can get out of that shit. Like, cause you're up, and you already know what's going to happen over the next 2 hours. I think that's amazing. Yeah. I would have done way better on a lot of these moves if I could have got out before pre-market. So I don't know. Right. Before the open, but also like that should affect, hedging and volume and price action. If it depends on the action in that time period, but
right.
It's like trading in pre-market, then it just becomes.
I made the joke today, can't wait to buy my options after we get that first open candle that goes down like 1%. And that's exactly what happened. It's like,
every day, bro. Every day. Here, let's take a quick break and then we'll do that.
Really?
Well, real quick though, is there anything else about the debt for equity exchange that you wanted to maybe cover? I talked about the basin part thing. I don't know if the warrants are, I honestly have a feeling that the warrants are going to go to zero. I think that's where they might end.
I do too. Again, I'm holding out hope with like 75 of them, but
yeah. I made my move at around $4. I tried to buy a few bits,
I think that's so I loaded the boat pretty early on with those. I made a few posts about it. I loaded the boat pretty early on with them. I think I got it like 275, I think was my cost basis, but then I unloaded them at like 380 or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was nice. I forget when it was. I think it might have been like the second move up. No, I feel like April. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it definitely was around May. We had some other
thing is though, like I'm well enough versed in calls that it's like, okay, well, we're starting to run out of time. Maybe time to take some profit off this, you know?
Especially because we're so far away from the 32s. That's a pretty good indicator.
Yeah, dude, I'm already over here with my like 20s, like sweating it, It's like,
exactly.
Oh God.
Yeah.
20 seems like so far away now.
It shouldn't be like 6 or 7, ticks up the chain. I'm like, fuck.
Right.
A 20 is that far out the money now? Yeah. Okay. So that, I don't know. We got, hopefully earnings come soon and saves us.
Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. Just get us our $20 support back. That's all I want.
Yeah, I agree. And I think earnings could do it. Like
I said, though, I love that gap that was left above us, though. I love that that's there.
Yeah. And, Max Payne is right at the bottom of that.
Mm-hmm.
It is Monday now? Today was not a good example of anything that would make me excited. So, yeah.
But the overall market ate shit because I think SPY was down like 0.5% or something like that, too.
Yeah.
SPY gave up all of its gains from the CPI being lower than expected, and then war on, war off. So like it gave back everything. So yeah. I think the next move is up with SPY since there's not going to be Fed cuts. There won't be Fed increases almost likely for September. So I think SPY is just going to move on up like it just always does. Yeah.
It's got a gap that it's almost filled now. Maybe did today. So maybe that's all that was going on. All right, give me just a minute, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about a little bit of retro, and then I guess finish some chart talk. There isn't much, but
cool.
We can look at it. Let me see what I got. I got Call of Booty for everybody. What's up, everyone in chat? Sorry I haven't been talking to you guys. We've just been bullshitting about things, but good to see you. Cough Drops 199. Good to see you, bro. He is still in GMEU, right? Yeah, you are.
Yeah, dude, I am, yeah.
Yeah, Adam.
It ain't looking good, but I'm in it.
Yeah. Well, the bounce will be nice. Same with the GMUs. Anything when the bounce happens, we'll. Yeah, we don't have a crystal ball, but it'll be nice for all of these fucking things. So, all right, let me find my Call of Booty. Sorry, I don't know why that cracks me up. There it is. All right, like a little child. All right, this is a video RC did. I don't know, back in the old days.
Yeah, was that 2 years ago now? Or longer?
Yeah, let's see.
God, I've been in this so long.
yeah, this is old. But anyways, I'm gonna play and then I'll be right back.
This is me meeting the CEO of GameStop right before I pranked him. Let me explain how I got here. It all started 3 months ago when I was blacklisted from every GameStop for pulling some pranks on their employees.
My district manager says if I ever see you guys again, you guys have to leave.
I love GameStop, so I tried to get them banned by going to the headquarters and threatening to release this game I made of their CEO, Ryan Cohen. But instead of unbanning me, they kicked us out. I thought that was the end, but a week later I received a call from Jason at corporate. He told me that GameStop wanted to possibly work with me. He would personally deliver the game to Ryan, and he was going to look into finally getting me removed from the blacklist. All I had to do was wait a week to hear back from him. So over the next week, I waited and waited and waited in anticipation for that phone call until without any warning, my phone began to ring.
What have you been up to? You doing some content?
Yeah, we're working on the next video right now.
I've been talking to a few people here within corporate. Probably got some news coming up for you. I wanted to we speak off the record.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys, this is what I know. GameStop potentially wants to work on a video with me, and I'll receive a text with more information shortly. So until then, we wait. And soon enough, that message came in. I just got a text from Jason at GameStop, and he wants us to come out to the headquarters on Tuesday, and we can possibly do something with Ryan. That's literally like 72 hours from now. I don't know where we're going to sleep. I don't know what time. But
Fitzy's on dial-up.
And we're going to make amends, maybe even more. I was also sent the address of a GameStop store they wanted me to meet at. And just like that, the dream of being unbanned from GameStop was slowly becoming a reality. After all of our hard work and dedication to get to this point, it was finally starting to pay off in a big way. So we booked a one-way flight to Dallas, Texas, home to the GameStop headquarters, and got ready to not only meet the GameStop CEO, but hopefully get unbanned for good. But I never could have guessed the surprises they had in store for me. Oh yeah, and remember that game I made of Ryan in the last video? Well, I decided to make a new and improved version that I would hand to him myself. All right, boys, we are in Dallas right now. In about an hour, we're going to be meeting up with the the CEO of GameStop? I don't really know what to expect. We had a very short notice to be here, but we'll make it work. But I couldn't pull this off alone. So my bodyguard from the last video picked us up and we made our way to the store. Now keep in mind, we're about to meet up with a multi-billionaire who runs a massive corporation. So we didn't exactly want to just show up and put a camera on his face. All right, we're here. Got my bodyguard because this could be a whole setup for all we know. You don't really know what the vibe is going to be here. We're just going to walk in, kind of keep the camera low key, see how this goes. Let's do it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are y'all?
Good. How are you?
Good. Y'all come on in.
Thank you. So we pulled up and we didn't really know what to expect. They had a whole team there, the social media people, and we walked in and then Ryan just came out of the back door. Nice to meet you, man.
Oh, yeah.
Good. How are you?
Good.
We didn't really want to pick up the cameras yet because we didn't know how comfortable they were and where we were at, but Ryan was super cool. Great sense of humor.
This is a GameStop exclusive.
Okay.
Like Call of Duty, but it's a little bit different.
All right, what do we got?
Call of Duty.
First thing he does is come out and give me this game. It's Call of Booty, and it's got a picture of his
so
face
young.
on it. Is this a picture of you? This is amazing. If that doesn't tell you enough about his sense of humor, then I don't know what will. I'm gonna have to play this when I get home. I'll ask my mom if I'm allowed to play it or not. Does it have multiplayer? Can we play together?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Super cool, down to earth dude. For the position he's in, I just felt like I was just talking to any other friend.
And then we have the band from GameStop.
This is actually awesome.
Because I saw in one of your videos, you gave $500 to someone.
Ryan actually gave me a $500 gift card because in one of our videos we gave a kid a $500 shopping spree.
So we have a $500 gift card.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Do you care if I give this to someone else?
Anyone you want.
So I'm going to be giving it back to one of you guys watching this video. And we actually just released custom games on my website. You can upload a picture of you or your friend and choose from a handful of different fake games. And I'm going to put this $500 gift card in one of the orders I ship out. Get yours now at SethMyring.com. You know, we sat there, we got to talk to Ryan for a little bit. He was super cool. Everyone was very friendly. And then they told us they had a surprise for us.
Can I walk you guys over to a fun section now?
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
I'm actually contractually obligated to not speak.
Please don't speak with my security guard. He's on the clock right now. I didn't really know what to expect. And they lead us over to this shelf with all these games on it. And I look at it and it's 100 video games of me. What the? Dude, no way. How much does this game go for?
$69.99.
Will there ever be a DLC on the way?
You're not supposed to speak.
I was just very curious.
And just when I thought that was the end of it, there's more. So I walk over to another area, and now we have all these GameStop redemption games with Ryan's picture on it. And there was some with my picture on it, too. They kind of pulled my own prank on me. And then I finally got to meet Jason, who I've been talking to on the phone this whole time. I don't know what I was expecting, but let me just say I'm lucky my girlfriend wasn't in the room because she probably would have...
You don't even have a girlfriend.
Pretend I do, just for this bit, okay? And then, you know, I gave Ryan the game I made of him. This is the new one. I was wrong. You actually seem like a pretty nice guy.
See?
I didn't mean him. He is a pretty nice guy.
You gotta say that on camera.
Okay, we'll make another game, I promise, okay?
I actually am a nice guy.
I made this game this morning. Now, if I was going to make it again.
You're a politician.
I couldn't confirm it yet, but he ended up being pretty nice and cool and whatever. And then they told us the biggest news yet. This just came out of absolutely nowhere.
What's your feedback regarding our trade-in values?
The reason Ryan brought this up is because in the last video, I made a game of him that was making fun of how little money GameStop offers for trade-in values. With the title, we'll give you $14.78 for your PS5 with 20 games of the game. I just use that for the game because that's like the number one thing that everyone always complains about when it comes to GameStop.
Now through Sunday, on all software, we're increasing our trade-in values by 50%.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And just because of the game we made, now they're going to do 50% more on all game trade-ins all the way until April 6th. Go cash in. I know you have some old games you don't play. So we got to meet the CEO. We got some free games. We got a gift card. But there was still one big question that hadn't been answered yet. Were we officially unbanned from GameStop? The reason all this started in the first place.
Are we officially unbanned?
I think we're officially unbanned. Are we officially unbanned?
You were never banned.
There was definitely at least one store I was banned from.
Okay, but there's 3,000 others.
Corporate never banned us. It was just a few stores that said they didn't want us to come back. So, Greg, we were not blacklisted, at least not from every store.
You can shop at all of our stores.
Okay, well, happy ending then still, right?
That's threat.
Even though I was never banned from GameStop, I never would have been able to meet the wonderful people or have the amazing experience that I did without this journey. Make sure you guys trade in your games before April 6th and get some extra cash. And if you want a $500 GameStop gift card from the CEO himself.
What's up? That was fun. That was fun. This guy right here, M, fell in love with him. Where's he at? The sunglass dude? Anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
The white guy.
I like that guy. He's pretty cool. I forget his name. Yeah, it was fun. It was good times. I think Daniel W made the Call of Booty meme, actually.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're
made
right.
it to the video game, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll talk about some retro gaming, and then we'll look at the chart real quick, even though we've kind of been doing it the whole time.
That's all good.
So let's see here. Let me get myself a little more together. All right. So you were a big retro gamer, right? Like that's kind of, if you were to say that's your thing, that would probably be that, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So what's your game catalog again? I know you told us this before.
Oh, it's over 4,000 now. Let's see here. I got my app. Let's see what the app says. 4,187 with the value of 154,000 just on the games.
Let's go. And
yeah, right.
But you got.
Yeah, this is just a lifetime of collecting stuff. Like this is from when I had an original Nintendo and stuff like that. Like I still have those original games. It's not like I just sought after like hoarding this stuff. It's like back in the day, you could go on Craigslist and somebody'd have their entire collection. You could just buy it for like $20 because it's just people trying to get rid of this useless junk. I was like, oh, a couple games with a few dollars value in there. I'll buy it for $20, whatever. The one game that I wanted, the rest of it's, I'll just trade for something else that I want. And that's just how I created my collection. If I had to guess, if the value of it's 154,000, if I had to guess, probably I have maybe a third of that in there, if that. And that's just because like whenever I buy games, it's always a deal. It's got to be a deal. Like I maybe bought it full purchase price, maybe 10 to 20 games in my entire life. I always wait for a sale on that shit.
Yeah. That's good though. And then you just like save it. Do you leave them sealed a lot? Like, is that what you do mainly now? Do you look for new or used? Like, what is the?
Okay, so I typically go for new if I can, but like GameStop does their deals. Like, they might even have one going on right now. They'll do like 4 for like $10. So like anything for games that are under $10, you can get 4 for $10. And they've done that deal a few times. So I picked up a ton of stuff from GameStop off the used. I mean, obviously used, but you'd have to go in store to make sure you're getting what you're getting, like, a disc and like the artwork and everything else. But yeah.
So you just buy them as you can, and but you go physical, like that's your thing too.
Yeah. So I became a sealed collector, and not because I'm actually a sealed collector. It's more like I've done the adult thing where it's like, oh man, that's probably really awesome. I buy it for like $10, $15, stick it on a shelf, never get back to it because my life doesn't allow me to do that. Yeah. So like, I inadvertently became a sealed collector. It's stuff that I wanted to play, but just never got around to it.
Yeah. I mean, I used to I got a couple hundred games, all digital. I never went physical though. Like I was always convenience, right? Like for me, the coolest thing ever was not having to get off my couch. I think I'm older.
Oh, I get it. I mean, I totally get it.
That was just amazing. That's like a leap of fucking technology for me. Like the wireless controllers and just all that shit. I thought was so awesome as it was happening. But but like it's now, I think it's kind of going the other way. And I feel like
especially with like Sony killing off physical discs, and was it like December of 28? Is that what it was? Something like that.
Yeah, like
or January 2028. That's what it was. So
and you don't
not
even,
that far away, really.
And now, like, you're not even really owning the game when you buy the disc, either, right? Like,
dude, that was such a wild move for them, though. Like their PR must be the worst PR in the world, because the week prior to that, if you bought certain movies, there's like 550 movies that this fell under. But anyway, if you bought one of these movies, like they just pulled the rights to it. So like you bought it, you're just out. Like you didn't get any sort of compensation or whatever. You're just out. And then the following week, they're like, oh, by the way, we're getting rid of physical media. I was like, what? You couldn't have waited on that announcement?
Yeah. I mean, or maybe like, fuck it, right? Like,
I guess. If we're going to do bad news, we're just going to get it all out at once. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you think GTA 6 is kind of like facilitating this whole thing? Like, it's huge, right? Like, you can't put that shit on a disc. And so
there's a reason for that. And I don't think it's the physical aspect of it is like, I don't think they're necessarily against doing a physical copy of it. But from what I've seen, there's like leaks out there. It's saying it's going to be like massive, like 500 gig massive.
Yeah.
Well, your Blu-ray discs only hold like 100 gigs or something like that. So you're talking about 5 Blu-rays if you wanted to have a physical copy of it. So it's not super viable, really.
Yeah, there's really no way to go about it. I mean, unless...
I would love for them to do it, but I would not mind, though, if they did a premium, like they did a physical $120 version that you would have to buy the physical disc of it. I actually did that with Baldur's Gate 3. It was typically a digital game. And then they did like, I can't think of the name of the studio now. I should know it. It starts with an L. It doesn't matter. Anyway, you had to buy the game specifically off their website and like the special edition. So like I paid the $120 for it or whatever. And now if you go on eBay, it's going for like $300.
For sure. And that'll only go up too.
Right, right.
Yeah, that's I mean, I think the way to do it. I had a post of yours up. Let's see. I found out in this post, I think, is the one you started out doing console repairs. That's pretty interesting, bro.
Man, look at that dude doing a fucking rant there.
It's a good one, though. I mean, but yeah, you started out working on consoles, and that's pretty neat. So you mod all that, you do all that shit.
Yeah. No,
but
huge nerd when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah, you can quote me on this. The retro physical gaming world isn't going anywhere, and the egregious revoking of digital game and music rights will only get worse. It's good, dude. Like, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, well,
and then,
go ahead.
No, I was just saying GameStop seems to find themselves in a pretty good spot to capitalize on that.
I know. Oh, man. So you'll see me on X always complaining about this, I guess would be the word. Like, why are we not doing game grading? Like, why are we not doing this? Like,
that's my.
It's just money we're leaving on the table. Yeah, there you go.
For the love of God, let the boy get his games graded at GameStop, right? Like, I mean, PSA's doing grading, right? Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, what was it? What were they called? CGA or whatever. PSA bought out CGA or something like that, or what? Oh no, I'm mixing that up. Anyway, they bought out some company, and so now it's PSA grading. And somebody said, well, they're already backed up with cards. Well, PSA is the umbrella company, and so the game grading would probably be a whole different facility and stuff. So I mean, but I feel like the mechanics could be there. They don't have a vault service like cards do yet. Yeah. But I
they're like, you can only hold like 120. Maybe that's too low, but there's only a set limit of cards.
Is there? I didn't with PSA. I wasn't aware that there's a
I wasn't either until I saw Paulie talking about it. By the way, Joseph GME Cobra Kai, good to see you, bro. Thanks for stopping in. What's up, chat? Good to see y'all. Feel free to talk. I know we're just kind of bullshitting, but I'll try to respond if y'all are down there and just come say hey. Thanks for stopping in. Sorry, Jake.
No, you're good, man.
Yeah, no, I think grading is definitely. I think Strawberry said it in the comment here. It's probably where we're headed.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, dude. Like, there's been a lot of stuff that I've been holding back that I want to get graded, and I've been waiting on GameStop to like allow it. And like 2 years ago, I made the post like, "You guys need to do this. Like, why are we not doing this?" I was like, okay, I'll give them time. Like, they just got the card thing going. Like, I'll give them time. And then, like, time rolled by. It's like, all right, guys, come on. Why aren't we doing the game grading here?
Yeah. I mean, what do you think? What do you think the holdup?
I mean, so like I was saying, they don't have.
Oh yeah.
As far as I'm aware, they don't have a facility for vaulting. I don't know why they couldn't use the card as the same basis. Like okay, so for example, I've got a Zelda Breath of the Wild first edition or first copy edition for the Wii U. It's got a weird printing on the back, like it says, or it shows like a nunchuck and a Wii remote. Well, you can't use a nunchuck and a Wii remote on it, so it's a misprint.
Oh.
But I've got it sealed, so that's something I would consider getting graded. Now, with like Pokemon cards, you send it into PSA grades it or whatever, then they shoot you an offer through like the website or they send you an email, right? I don't see why there's not a reason we can't be doing that with video games. So like I send it into GameStop, PSA sends me an email 3 weeks to or whatever, however long it takes. They shoot me an email. They're like, hey, the going rate for this is $200. We'll give you $180 right now or something like that. Do you want to accept this offer? I don't see why we don't have something like that in place yet. Or we certainly should, I think.
Yeah. Maybe it's probably, I don't know. Maybe there's logistics things like you're saying. Maybe it's all that. But I mean, you don't need to inventory it. Like you don't need to. You just got to like grade it and send it back. And
right. Or just that. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's a logistics thing because so I buy a lot of stuff from Japan and I do like they got like these drop ship locations and they do just that. So like the one that I use is like Sendico. So I buy all this stuff from all these different Japanese websites. It's like their version of Amazon, their version of Amazon. And then what do they got? Yahoo Auctions. And then they got Mercari. That's like their big one there is Mercari in Japan. And anyway, they have a bunch of online sales stuff.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I buy all this stuff and then I have it sent to a facility there. And then after I get like 10 items or something like that, then I have it all shipped back. So I know it can be done and I know it's lucrative for them. So it's like, we can be doing this too.
Yeah, let me get off this real quick. I'll sign in. I was trying to look, trying to get into eBay, sorry, and look at their graded games, see what they're going for. What's the most expensive game out there? It's not graded, right? It's just like a fucking game.
No. Oh, or what are you talking about in general?
In general, yeah.
Actually, look up a graded Rule of Rose for PS2.
All right, let me get off. Graded. All right. 19,000 here. Let's see if it lets me log in. $19,999.
Yeah, there you go.
9.8. Who did the grading? I don't even know who this factory sealed. WADA? What is WADA?
Okay, so that's who PSA bought out. We bought out WADA.
Okay.
So now it's PSA grading instead of WADA.
Interesting. So this isn't sold though. So this is just.
Yeah, I'm seeing one right now, 9.8 for $1,000.
Okay. What? Why is it so expensive?
Horror game.
Yeah, those do good.
Didn't sell. Yeah. Oh, never mind. The $1,000 one I'm looking at, that's a Japanese copy. So your American copy will be worth way more.
Medal of Honor Rising Sun. $399. I don't know. I'm just clicking on random shit.
Oh no, you're good. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder why. I guess maybe there's something. PS2 games, I guess, sealed, but like there's got to be something about the game to make them want to sell it, right? Like not just brand new.
Right.
How what is it great about? Like the seal?
Yeah. So it's like cards. The seal condition, makes a difference. Is there any tears in the plastic? How tight the seal actually is, like the cellophane to like the case and stuff like that. There's a lot of different variables and stuff. But it's just like cards.
I would like to be able to sell my digital games at some point.
So see that's the reason that, that's what I tell people all the time with my physical stuff. It's like, I have $150,000 worth of games. If I had those in physical, I would have $0 worth of games.
Yeah. I mean, but who would want? I mean, it'd probably be the same problem, right? Like complaining about not getting enough of a traded value for the $60 you spent on the game.
Right.
Yeah, it does save them a lot of money to not have physical games too, right? Like that's
for sure. Yeah, it's for, Sony and all of them doing that. Like there's been a lot of comparisons. So it'd be like somebody pointed out, they're like, hey, I just got Astrobot for PS5 off Amazon for $30 physical. If you go on Sony's PlayStation store, it's $65. So like it's literally less than half,
Yeah. I don't know. There's almost never any deals, it seems, on the digital games either. It's like they just fucking never cut you a deal. I'm trying to find, where's the consoles? Retro gaming consoles. Shop hardware. I'm just trying to see what we got. I know, so the
3DSs are insane. Dude, the M64 is badass. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the N64, but, like, that's pretty badass, that thing.
Yeah, I think I'd have a blast playing it with my kids. Something like bust out the GoldenEye, or I don't know. I'd have to get it again, but this is what I used to do. I was in high school, graduated actually when I got my N64. So,
oh shit,
yeah, I'm a little there. But
now I do have a chromatic.
I've
got a chromatic. Cool. The chromatic is badass. I probably spend more time on that thing than any other thing I have.
Play?
So I've got a ROM cart, which means like it holds like all the games that came out for Game Boy Color. Heard that?
Yeah.
But yeah, but what's nice about a ROM cart is if somebody makes a hack, like for example, there's Super Mario Land 2 that came out, and it was a black and white game. Well, somebody hacked it and they made it color. Well, you can play that with the ROM card or whatever. So that's stuff that I'm playing on there. Yeah.
That's fun. You said the 3DSs are the ones.
Yeah. Look at the price on that, man.
Yeah,
I think they were $200 when they originally came out. I could be wrong on that. MSRP. Actually, I'm curious. Let me see what the MSRP on our new Nintendo 3DS when they came out.
It's kind of fun. I mean, I remember when that shit was coming out, and it's like, oh, it's got the 2 screens. Whoa, you know what I mean? Like that. And I remember when the GameCube. That's still like that. If I pick a retro, I think that's probably not GameCube. Dreamcast. That was the one I love.
So get this. That new Nintendo 3DS XL that you had, the MSRP when it came out was $219. We're selling it used for $398. Like that's how the market is on 3DS stuff now. It's crazy.
I wonder what the trade-in's like on that too. I wonder what you get, like, because that's probably got to be in pretty good condition too.
You can go to trade-in on GameStop's website somewhere, or maybe Google GameStop trade. It should be in the top.
Let's see, deals, collectibles, trade. Let me just search trade-in.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm not very good at searching new things while we're live, so I usually try to get it lined up. Anyways, my kids had one of the foldable DSs, not like this one, the one that had the little stylus in it. I thought that was I like that one. That was pretty slick. All those I thought were pretty slick. I came up with the Game Boy and the light and the mirror and all that fucking shit.
So Did your kids? Oh, right, yeah, the warm light and all that.
Yeah.
Did your kids ever get into gaming really, or
no? They play. So yes, but no. They play Sims 4 like maniacs, like forever, like their whole life. That game has gotten more value out of whatever I spent on it. I don't even know if I paid. I'm sure I did because I paid lots over the years. But they play Sims 4. That's my oldest. My middle will play Sims 4 and Roblox, and then whatever else is going. And then my youngest is Roblox. So that's it.
Okay.
They play though. They play a lot. But I tried, dude. I tried I bought all of the shit for them, like all the everything that I would have fucking loved when I was a kid. Like the VR stuff. I bought it all, and they don't play it. They each got little switches. They play. What's that one? Not Tamagotchi Life, but they just got a new game. But that's it, bro. They just like to build little cities.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I mean,
up and shit.
that's what blows me away. But I mean, that's kind of that generation. Like anybody that grew up with like Minecraft. Like I hated Minecraft, and it did extremely well.
Oh yeah, still.
But since it did extremely well, they kind of like ham-fisted Minecraft into like every game, and I was like, oh god. but yeah, no, I'm glad people like it.
Yeah, Minecraft's kind of fun. Like with playing with the kids and building shit, and it's fun for the family, I think. But no, I'm not trying to hang out and multiplayer. I don't know though. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I just don't know what's fun.
Okay, so now this is not a new Nintendo 3DS, but new Nintendo 3DS was the second gen ones that they came out with. But the Nintendo 3DS XL, GameStop offers store credit $154, for cash $107. So I'm not sure what they actually sell it for, though.
And it was the new 3DS? Is that what you said?
No, the new 3DS, I can't find that for trade-in, but this was the Nintendo 3DS XL.
So the 3DS XL handhold, so that's the new one. Am I on it? Let me share this chat. There was one, $239. Yeah, $239.
Okay.
So about $40.
Yeah, ain't bad.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to hold the inventory. There's no labor. There's
right,
some labor.
Right.
There's a little bit of labor.
And see, that's the thing. And people always complain about like their trade-in values and stuff like that. It's like, do you understand? Because I've sold a lot of stuff on like Craigslist and like Facebook Marketplace and stuff like that. The fact that you don't have to deal with somebody in some back alley bullshit deal, like sometimes it's worth just loading a box up and being like, yep, I'll take half the value of it just so I just bring it in, get my money, and I'm out. Like that's huge for a lot of people, honestly.
Same concept for Pokemon.
Yeah, right.
I'll pay a little bit more money than I have to hang out with the idiots that I see at Target. Even though Em was showing me, she went to Target and they just had their shelves stocked with all kinds of shit, and there's no line or anything. So
really, okay.
Yeah, if you can do that and get like a pretty good price, you might get lucky. But I don't know, man. That's a hustle.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else with vintage or retro or gaming that you'd like to cover?
Not really, other than like we had our convention and we had the biggest turnout that we've had ever. So, and like we don't do hardly any like commercialization or whatever. Like we don't really have ads and stuff like that. So
awesome.
For us to just word of mouth, like be growing the way that we are, that tells me there's definitely a market that's growing for it.
Oh yeah. I agree. And I mean, the Pokemon shit can only be good for everything else too. Like it's got to the collectible world up with it.
Right. 100%. Yeah. Well, and that's what I was trying to, I think I was talking to Bad Robot about that. I was like, he was talking to, anyway, there's some Pokemon cards that go for, like $50,000, this, that, and the other. Right. And it's like, when you get to the Game Boy Pokemon games, like complete Pokemon games, like got the instruction manual box and everything else. Like, for example, I have Pokemon Yellow. It goes for like complete $300, which in my opinion isn't really that much, because it's like when you have cards that are going for thousands of dollars, yes, they were printed in fewer amounts, but it's like, this is like the original stuff, So I think there is a market for it. It's just hasn't hit the peak of like cards has yet.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting older.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I agree. And then once they go away, I feel like there's more things that are happening in the world that'll make discs and physical even more, raise the price on all of that.
So that's something to talk about too. So like if you walked into Target today, there's no Blu-rays. There's no, what is there? Yeah, there's no Blu-rays, there's no CDs. There's vinyl records and books. So
there are books.
That's what I'm saying. Too. We're walking back in time on that kind of stuff. It's wild. Yeah. Oh, I agree. No, I that is the ultimate analog. All you need is eyes.
Yeah, I would like to go back to newspapers too. I grew up with a local newspaper that I had sent to my house every day. And then even I had the Chronicle, the San Francisco Chronicle. I would love a daily newspaper. I would read the fuck out of that. Every morning I'd wake up and read that shit.
I mean, reading a newspaper on the shitter, it's different than reading it on your phone, man.
Yeah, newspapers, bring them back. And if you had Silly Putty, you can play games with it too.
Yeah. And what's the homeless supposed to, what they got to use? A phone on your windshield?
Yeah, blankets, like all that. Going away from newspapers has changed everything. I mean, a little bit. It's the digital evolution and all that stuff. So
yeah.
Changed all that. Like made reporters less valuable, which
100%. Like, I mean, you're way more likely to get the truth about something from getting a couple people that are like, what do you want to say, boots on the ground, or people at the location. You're probably going to get a much better view of the story from somebody that's actually there versus, man on the street, they're like,
yeah. Like they're just doing their own shit now, starting Substacks.
Yeah.
Fucking Burry. I don't know.
Oh, that motherfucker. Dude, I have never done a 180 on somebody as I have with fucking Burry, man. It's like, yeah, one of the originals is back. Yeah, we're fucking going. And he's like, yeah, selling Substacks like a motherfucker. And then he's like, oh, just kidding. Ryan's not going to deploy the money the way that I want. So thanks for the Substack subscriptions. And I'm going to pull out with my $1 over my cost basis.
Yeah, exactly. After just buying all kinds of weird shit. And just absolutely shitting on us.
Fucking
on our only move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wanting us to do some insurance play, whatever. I mean, whatever, but maybe it did good. He's not doing well with his NVIDIA. Everyone is shitting on him.
Oh God.
And that's
what was the other one too? Like, I forget what he told people to short it like a couple different times. Yeah. That's up like 50% from that point.
Yeah. I enjoy that. I enjoy him getting eaten up. Burry's the new Kramer. That's what I've decided.
Well,
yeah.
What makes me mad about him, though, is like, he's like, oh, just wait. But it's like, dude, like, we figured it up. You're making like $10 million a month off your Substack. Like, you don't give a fuck if you make money off this because you already got it. Yeah.
So it's a lot of money, and the GME community jump-started the shit out
of
that.
100%. Yeah.
And he did that knowingly. Like, that was...
Dude is just a grifter like anyone else, basically. This, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Just a more well-known one.
Yeah, he did a good job of it too. I mean, I think even maybe that whole GME thing was because of the Substack. You know what I mean? Like, he knows about the community. He knows about the engagement. What better place to start than with the GME community? Hype us up. Anyways, all right, we'll move on. We'll cover this fucking week that we had, and then we'll get out of here. I know you got little ones, so I'll start quickly. So I put a little this 15-minute chart. Let me get rid of these guys, just because I went to the end of the day, the last 15-minute candle of the day, so we could see how every day after that started. And it's just been fucking ugly, like you were saying. Sell off immediately. Even Monday last week, we gapped up off of, what was the fucking news?
That we
rumor?
were,
that was
the rumor with that we're basically pulling our eBay bid.
Yeah, so that's a green candle right here, but that's a green candle that opened there and barely finished green. So you and I, that was probably the only place I made any money. But I mean, immediately, every opening candle, this is one. I know the purple gets a little harder to see. Every opening candle we had last week was a fucking stick sell off. Right away, too.
I'm liking it, and that sounds sick, but because since you pretty much know the first like hour of trading, they're just gonna fucking hammer it. Like if you watch like the RSI go to shit, and then you watch the Bollinger Bands, and like there's a stick outside the Bollinger Bands, you go, probably gonna buy some weeklies here because I know it's gonna go back in, at least bounce a little bit. And it almost always does. Oh, yeah. So it's like there is a little bit of money to be made there.
There is a little bit of money.
A little bit. Yeah.
In the money, like if you're in the money or very close to it, you could buy time or you can go volume. Like I think that's kind of what you're doing, a little bit of both. Maybe I don't know what strikes you're playing, but you're doing this. You're doing well.
$18, yeah.
You're doing $18, and are you out far, like time wise? Are you buying theta, or what are you doing?
Oh, dude, no. I'm only in and out like within an hour.
Yeah, so like short dated shit, right? Like,
oh yeah. So I do right now. What I've been doing is weeklies. So like I said, opening candle, they just hammer us to dog shit, and then I watch for the RSI to get cooked, and then I watch for the Bollinger or to go outside the Bollinger Bands. And then I know we're going to get at least some sort of pushback. And then as soon as we reclaim like maybe half of what went down, then I just pull out. And so, I made $700 last week doing that.
Yeah, let's go. I saw you share that. So like Thursday last week. Mm-hmm. You say right away. It's 1 minute. Like we're not even.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's just right away. Just boom. Yeah.
Like the first minute, and then it kind of will rebound. So you got to be on your toes. But
right.
Let's see. If you would have played it like that Thursday morning, you could have got 2%, 38 cents. 38 cents move in the money. I mean,
right. And when you're talking calls or weekly calls, like that comes out to be significant cash. Yeah,
per contract. If you're in the money, 35 cents on Thursday. Wait, so maybe I'm off day. Wednesday and then Thursday. Friday was a little different. You maybe had a bounce, but it just kept going.
Today I did not make money.
Sorry.
Yeah, today I did not make money.
Yeah, the market didn't help. I forgot this is Monday. We're live on a trading day. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you had an opportunity. You got to be ready to go.
Right.
You can't just be chilling out. And we're not recommending this.
No, God, no. This is me being a degenerate because. I'm bored to fucking tears. That's why I'm doing this. Yeah.
That, and I mean, if there's something that we all know, everyone listening right now, all of you in the chat, everyone that listens later, is GameStop in their chart. Like,
right.
We should be able to, if you've been paying attention, you might be able to do this. So it's not like, we're experts on some weird shit.
Right.
Yeah. And like fucking trying to pick up a nickel. In front of a fucking
dude, that's what I'm seriously at. It's like, oh man, all it needs to do is go up 5 cents and I can make $50. Like, and then I'm out, whatever.
And the exit's not very hard to make. I mean, I don't know, it's just trading so slow, man. Like IV's climbing slowly. Let's see what IV is right now.
Dude, I just love looking at that chart. Like I'm looking at it right now. And you don't even have to look at the chart. You can tell what is the opening candles.
Yeah.
Like you just see massive volume and then just
yep.
After that.
Yeah, it's not. Anyways, it's not good. Let's see. IV, it's not good, but it's like it rebounds and we're really just trading sideways.
So that's something I did kind of want to touch on. I mean, if you're paying attention to IV right now, was it like 50?
45.3 at least.
Okay, so it's up.
Yeah.
So that means we probably got a move coming. Which way that's gonna break, I don't really know. But if you look at, for example, Robinhood, if you see like what people are trading on that, it's been nothing but net buys the past like 6 trading days or something like that. So
yeah,
I don't know. We might, and like I said, Max Payne's sitting at 1950 right now for the week.
Is it, or 20? Well, it was 20 this morning.
So. It was 20, but I think it's 1950 now. So I mean, it could obviously go down more through the week, but as of right now, where it sits at 1950, I would expect a bounce going into OPEX, but I'm not. Don't trade on that. I don't know. But that's my anticipation.
So let's talk about it.
Will we close the week at 19? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. That's kind of what I would think. It's OPEX week, right? So
right.
So I've long felt, and the dog days of summer, and I promise we'll probably stop saying it after this, but that, the official ones like
get summer over with.
Yeah, but it's July OPEX to August OPEX. That is the fucking worst month.
Yeah.
One of the worst months, volume wise, price action wise. It's not like we eat shit. We have some months where we do really poorly price wise. Like July is usually kind of.
I'm not gonna lie though. I would at this point, since we're already touching 1830 or whatever anyway, if we get to that 1770 mark, which is what I kind of expect to see Roaring Kitty at again, if he did it the same way, we wouldn't know that it was him. What we'd start seeing is like somebody hammering calls, right? And we'd be like, oh, some big players hammering calls. And then next thing you know, like he would, which makes sense. Like you wouldn't present yourself and then start buying, because that would be fucking stupid.
No.
Like if you know you move the stock, you want to be prepared before you do it. So
it's like announcing a buyback before you do the buyback.
Right.
What the fuck is that? Oh, that's what Bed Bath & Beyond did. Let's see. Let me go. I'll pull up the option chain real quick so we can all be sad. Net call premium. Let's see. So today, So today's biggest trades is a cross of some 30s, whatever. I just want to see the premium chart though. Negative 1.3 million on the day. We had a positive day yesterday, barely eked one out. I think we got almost 200,000.
I mean, Friday?
Yeah, Friday. Yeah, you're right. Barely eked it out, but same old. So IV going up, wall call selling is still happening.
See, that blows me away. There can't be people like throwing away shares at this point. There cannot be. Like, no. I refuse to believe that.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like I said that before, right? And then like all those people if people were selling calls before like 20, probably were pretty happy about it. But I think, maybe this is where some of that institutional buying is going.
I really think that this is just Cohen ringing the dinner bell. Like, we're at 2-year lows and the company is doing phenomenally. If you want in, this is the time. And you got to, so the debt to equity thing too. One of the main reasons we haven't been allowed to go up is because we have so much retail ownership. Institutions hate retail because they don't have control of it.
We're volatile.
The best way to make a stock go up, more institutional ownership. The way you do that, to do this debt for equity. So, yes, we'll have more shares, but those shares will be in institutional hands, which I know people hate the idea of that, but unfortunately that's the way the rigged game works. The more institutions have, the more likely you are to actually go up. There's a reason Larry Chang keeps pushing that, like, ooh, institutional. Yeah.
I think we went up again too. I saw that.
Yeah, but it's structurally different than before. So now it's like there's a lot more note holders and stuff like that. So
yeah,
I'll go for it. What's up?
I was gonna say check out Cohort 101. That's a Larry Piano, but he's been tracking all the bonds and the filings and everything. There's some interesting shit in there for sure. So
I love Cohort, dude. We it's such an ignorant but honest thing to say. We have so many autists on this thing that it's like it's not even funny. Like right. Nothing's is going to get by anybody, Like,
nope. And that's my argument for anti-theta is that like just stay out if you can, or if you're going to play. But like if you just hang around, which most people are nowadays, like you're not going to miss shit. Like everyone's dialed in. We got some fucking very smart people dialed in on all aspects of this. So
100%.
Yeah. So, okay. Any predictions for price this week? Where do you think we're going to end Friday? We're at 1840.
Okay. So this is totally just based on Max Payne. 19 is what I want to see for Friday.
Yeah. 1950s Max Payne. So
I think it might go down again, but I think 19 is probably where we'll end up. Do we just continually eat shit before bouncing on Friday? Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't. Yeah.
Whenever this bounce happens, I think this is the bounce. Now, by the bounce, I don't mean like we're gonna fucking catch a bid, but like whatever the low we set this week, I think will be our low. Like,
right.
It's 1832 was the low of the year, low of 2 years. That was set last week, right? Yeah, last week.
Yeah.
I think we'll probably beat that still. I'm with you.
I mean, what we could probably see it open tomorrow if history repeats, like $18 flat, probably opening candle.
Yep, I agree. I mean, we are on, so the trend's at 1823, and we've kind of bounced off of it, but I wouldn't trust that.
Right.
A breakout of this top trend, I would be excited about, though.
100%.
Yeah, so if we can get like even above 1850 right now, I'd start getting pretty bullish. Maybe this high right here, 1878. That kind of thing would be a pretty good sign that we're moving up nicely. So yeah,
that's where I'm looking for. Like 1870 is where I'm looking. So I did buy some weeklies this week. 1870 is where I'm wanting to unload at.
Yeah, that'd be a good inflection point, right? Like, okay, we'll see if we go past this, then we might keep on going past this.
Right? Yeah. I mean, dude, you never know. I mean,
yeah,
right now, what do we have a market cap of? 8.25 billion.
Something like that.
That is criminally undervalued. And yes, I know we're diluting with potentially like 70 to 80 million shares or something like that. But if you break the numbers down based on us being like a brick and mortar and like the money we have coming in, fair value right now, even with that dilution of like 70 million. And this is like bare view. We're a $21 to $21.50 company.
Oh yeah.
And so we're so undervalued right now. It's insanity, really. I mean, granted, eBay is not helping the situation, but
no, I mean, not much is helping the situation.
No, right.
Like you're saying though, like that might be part of it, right? Like that might be what's going on is keeping the price down. Let institutions or whoever load up. Let these bond holders convert. Let them get in.
So I don't know that a lot of people realize that. So, and I'm the same. Well, I mean, I knew going into it. Anyway, with the institutional buys that we've already seen, that was up to what, June 30th, correct?
Yeah.
Or July, June 30th,
45 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah. That was before we ate shit and it was in $18. If those guys liked it at $21, $22, I promise you they like it $4 cheaper.
For sure. The cutoff was the end of June, so we were right around $22.
Okay. Yeah.
So
if they liked it at $22, do you think they like it more or less at $4 cheaper?
Yeah, I mean, especially if they sold a bunch of calls right there. They're like, this is fucking great. I don't know. Fucking institutions isn't always a great thing, but it is nice, like you were talking about, having the big boys, knowing that
that's what I'm saying.
Interest. Like,
if we're gonna run, it's gonna because they let it run because they're invested.
Yeah, don't beat them, join them. Fuck.
Unfortunately, I mean, after 6 years, you gotta learn that.
All right, so I'm gonna say that. Yeah, Max Payne's kind of drawn me too. I said 1925 last week. I think probably right around there. If we can, first area, I'm gonna be looking at 1875, and then, probably bullshit a whole lot in between then. But if we can get over 1950, and then this high right here, it's might be clear saying, because there wasn't a lot of volume between 1950 and 2175, like almost no volume to get in there. I mean, it happened once we got here. Like all the volume came in, but not above 1950. So I think it was like 800,000 in pre-market that sent us down 12% or some bullshit. So I don't know. I think if we can break free of these, and that'll be great. I think that is gonna maybe start this week. 1925 low. I think I want to get that gap, so I'm gonna say 1750. God, that sounds terrible, doesn't it?
I mean, it does, but at this point, we're talking less than $1.
Yeah. Yeah, it ain't shit. It really isn't. 1750.
I mean, and like I said, since I dog dick us at the opening candle, like we might see that just in one morning,
So, and then earnings next week, and then whatever else news, and then everything starts happening next week. It's not a prediction, just like a hopium, right? Like OPEC settlement is next week. That's,
I don't know. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Drop the earnings tomorrow morning. Fuck it.
It's been 2 weeks, right? So I feel like it could be reasonably start coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, they say about 3 weeks after quarter end would it potentially really be, because they want to get all their filings and stuff in order.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, dude, it can't come soon enough, in my opinion.
Yeah,
because I know what we're gonna see. We're gonna have a beat like out of this world.
It's gonna be insane. I mean, it's gonna be insane for us. I mean, shit.
Price might not do a fucking thing, but the data's gonna be fucking awesome.
It's I forget what we were saying. Someone said it maybe last week, but it's like easy mode right now. Like I think Sensei was saying it, but like not easy mode. But RC has done such a great job with the company that I don't worry about earnings. Like I worry about revenue, I guess. Like we're up against a 950 million quarter from last year, so we'll probably not beat that. So that could hurt a little bit, but if we did beat that, that'd be amazing. So I worry there, but profitability is just fucking great. And even the eBay deal, we were up, it was 104 to 111, something like that. So it was like $7. That's pretty good. That's
what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, I have zero concern with the company. Now, what the price is actually going to do, I have no idea. Yeah. Like, that's the thing. It's so disconnected from the fundamentals of the company at this point.
Yep. Yes, it is. The price is fucking fake. And I mean, even the fundamentals of like their balance sheet, all of it, like eBay doesn't matter. Like we were saying earlier, Bitcoin doesn't matter. It could rip. It wouldn't matter. Like the FUD, maybe they'll use it as a reason to short or whatever, but it's like nothing is affecting our price.
Well, I shared it a couple times. The Street, which is just another publication, like they have people split between, is it a $40 stock or like a $250 stock? Oh, nice. So like their bear thesis is like $40. So it's like, what are we doing here?
What are we doing here? Yeah. They're starting to come around a little bit on earnings, like EPS predictions. Mm-hmm. Still not that much though. They're still, let's see, quarterly. I had it last week. So we're at 0.27 is the estimate for Q2.
Oh, is that what they got it at now?
Yeah, I know they're maybe learning, right? So
yeah, dude, on Robinhood it's still reading 6 cents.
Oh yeah, they adjusted then, and then revenue. Let's see, quarterly, they got it 756 as the estimate, but we're up against 972.
Oh,
that was the switch too. That was like everything last summer was banger for revenue. So that'll be tough. But all right.
Well, no, that wouldn't fall under revenue though. I was gonna say with getting rid of the
yeah, not revenue, but there should be a lot of that go to our bottom line for sure.
Right, right.
eBay, the France deal, Pokemon and Pokemon 30th. And
I mean,
GTA 6.
We were selling all those cards like because people are bitching about it. What do we originally have it as, like 5x what the MSRP, and then we changed it to like 3x, and they're like, oh,
yeah. The 30th anniversary we were pre-selling big time, and then GTA 6 we pre-sold like crazy,
and that was all within that window. So I mean, I have no idea. I think we did pretty good. Are we going to beat that though? I kind of doubt it revenue wise, but I mean that would be awesome if we did.
Oh, that would be insane. That would be. I mean, I feel like, did we beat last quarter? No. Well, let's see. So 835 versus. Yeah, we did. All right.
No, Q1 was amazing, and then like I said, we didn't do shit price wise
at all.
Yeah,
it's double beat and beat it bad.
The price is so shit.
Surprised by 87% on revenue and and then
what do we even go like? I want to say it only went up like 7% on that news. Like it wasn't much.
Yeah, let me get back to chart. It was not. It was June 2nd, I think, is when it was, and you got to go to pre-market to even see the move, I think. You can see it's right there. Yeah, June 2nd. We moved, so we closed.
Oh, that's right. It's a surprise drop. That's right.
Yeah, we closed at 2080, and then we got to a high in pre-market the next day of 2377. So 13.8% up, but you had to
pre-market.
Yeah.
Okay,
you could have got in or out if you had calls at 2250ish. We opened there. So yeah, not shit, bro, and it did not last. Let's see how long it lasted.
No, of course not.
June. It's hard to even see on the. Well, I'm on the nut.
It's just so hard to look at GME's chart because it's like knowing fundamentally like what we're doing and stuff, and it's like, how is this possible? Like we're not, we're profitable, and like we're profitable in less stores. And we're expanding like our e-commerce and stuff like that, but it's like we're given no value for that.
Yep. Price is fake. Yeah, it is fake. Or it is wild. Let's fucking go Rebleep 69 LFG. All right, let's get out of here, bro. Your kid's probably like, where?
I'm good with that.
You got anything before we go? Anything?
Nothing. Let's just fucking get it. Let's turn this bitch around.
Let's fucking go. I think this is the week it happens. One more time, subscribe on Spotify. Give us a follow on Apple.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like on YouTube. Thank you everyone for coming out. I appreciate y'all. Coffee Drops.
Thanks.
Coffee Drops is Burry worse than Kevin Malone. That's tough. Probably not. I think probably Burry has had more success.
I don't know.
Maybe not. But anyways, thank you, Zeb. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Thank you everyone for coming out to the show. Let's fucking go GameStop.
Let's go.
Where is he?